So this is my fucking stupid dad, bitch ass fucking stepsister. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Confirmation? The fucking stupid ass bitch. Do you see what they're doing to my fucking account right now? I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're fucking all working together though. And I quit smoking cigarettes. This is fucking crazy, ain't it? Anything to just fuck up my shit. Like I give a fuck about Christmas anyway. Nobody gives a fuck about Christmas but you fat demonic bitch. Nobody gives a fuck. You guys took my fucking kids a long time ago. I haven't gave a fuck about Christmas since then, you demonic cockroach bitch. And can you believe the fucking team that they've got? This is why these motherfuckers are condemned. Because of the fucking lengths that these clown ass fucking losers go to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, everything I just said, like the thing is I have such bad handwriting. But that fucking interface that they fucking blocked told me everything. And I know that data is secure. Like I'm 111 as I'm saying this. Like they didn't erase anything. And I literally uncovered an entire fucking tunnel layout. And look, right here. I don't know if you can see it, but the grass hump right there, that's a tunnel, right? These tunnels are all over underneath every single one of these churches and these buildings, right? And they tried to put me into these motherfuckers, right? God covered me with his feathers. Fucking, they couldn't touch me. There was like 5 right when I got back after I found out that the lady that was at the, because I was staying at an Airbnb in fucking Cleveland, Missouri, or I was in Cleveland, Missouri with this guy named Jesse Yoakum, which is that well driller for the water, right? And as soon as the first thing I see, and it was a church, it was the Knoll Baptist Church off of Knoll Avenue in Kansas that set me up to go to this place, right? So as soon as I fucking pull up, all I see is tunnels. Okay, fuck. You know what I mean? And they got these big ass, you know how all of these places have these fucking rail, like they look like storage units. They cover tunnels or they're fucking holding children in them, right? And I fucking was staying with this dude. Well, then I ended up going to this Airbnb that was in Lee Summit. And she told me that they're not allowed to dig on their land because they say that there's pipelines when they're fucking lying. It's tunnels, right? It's tunnels. This is the central hub of trafficking right here. This is the heartland. And I found a central hub of trafficking right underneath the old houses in Gladstone. That's where the central hub is at. All those old motherfucking houses. Somebody's shaking right now. And I fucking they tried to put me in these tunnels, and then every single time that I tried to save the children, because I was fucking following these tunnels, right? I didn't even have my phone. God was guiding me, and I was following these tunnels, and I came across this place called Power Play, right? This Power Play. This is right off of the interstate in North Kansas, called Power Play Powerhouse. It has go-karts in the back. And I pulled up, right? I went out to the back, and there's this huge gutted, rotted catfish sitting at the fucking, right? So they use these scents. Every time, you know, I've ever noticed how it fucking stinks around here? It's because that's when they're trafficking. They fucking cover these kids in their tracks with these fucking nasty smells so you can't find these kids that they're trafficking, right? So I pull up to this powerhouse, and I fucking see the kids that just came out of the tunnel. There's 3 of them. There was a little baby, could barely walk. They were all skinny. They looked like they'd been drugged. There was a male, and I think there was 2 females and a male, right? So I pull up, and these other kids were playing, and these kids came up to me in this fence, right? And I said, hey, who are these kids right here? Oh, we don't know those kids. We don't know those kids. They were terrified, right? Terrified. So I'm trying, because I know they just came out of a tunnel. I followed this tunnel. So I come over, and I'm trying to get these kids, right? Well, I get kicked off the fucking property. And literally all the fucking, so these guys pull up to the back, right? It was a black Fuck, it was a black two-door vehicle, and these Hispanic guys came out. They had just dropped these kids off, right? Or they were gonna fucking move them. And their battery dies instantly. Boom, that's God, right? So they can't move. Somebody's shaking. So I'm literally sitting, right? And I get kicked off the property. Here we got a bunch of fucking distractions coming out here, right? You can see these people are all working together. So I get kicked off the property. So I move to this other part of this interstate, and I'm sitting here because I know there's a few tunnel entries, right? There's a tunnel entry here and there's a tunnel entry here. So they can either put these kids in this tunnel or they can put these kids in this tunnel, right? And I'm bobbing. And I don't have no visual. I'm just going by what God's telling me and my spirit guides. My phone was incapacitated. So they're going to put them in this tunnel, and I switch. They start freaking the fuck out. So they're going to put them in this tunnel, and I switch. They're going to put them in this tunnel, and I switch. And I keep fucking bobbing, right? Because I'm going to intercept these kids. And here comes the fucking cops, right? To fucking intercept me from saving these fucking kids, right? So then I know I'm about to get arrested because they've already literally tried to arrest me because, okay, I'm going to tell you another story. So I am going down Berry Road, right? And I was sent to Berry Road by my spirit guides and by the Holy Spirit. And I'm walking down the street and I see this fucking semi sitting on this church parking lot. This semi's been sitting there for 24 to 48 hours. All right? There's a child getting raped in this semi. She's 6 years old, right? I pull up to the semi and I'm knocking, right? All of a sudden it gets quiet. I tell her, I was like, knock on the door. So she knocks, ding, ding, ding. So I know the kid's in the semi. I sat on this property for 12 hours and waited for this church to open the next day. Told them that there's a child that's in the back of the semi being assaulted. Do you know what they did? They called the cops. The cops pull up, tell me that I have to leave the property. So I'm literally trying to still see the semi because I know that there's a tunnel entry right next to this church, right? I've already figured out that they park these semis right next to these tunnel entries. So I'm sitting here where I can still see where they're going to take this child out of this fucking semi, right? So the cop comes over to me. This is Officer Arnold. Remember, bitch? I got your badge and I got everything you're doing right now, Officer Arnold. So I'm sitting there. And this motherfucker comes up to me and kicks me off the sidewalk. So I cannot, now I can no longer have a visual of this child, right? So as soon as they kick me off the sidewalk, they put this fucking child right back underground. This was on a Sunday. So then Wednesday, I'm over in Claycomo County, okay? And I'm getting followed around by these people that are trafficking me, right? They're trafficking me, they're using dogs, they're intimidating me. It's the same shit that this cult does. So then I'm sitting on the side of the sidewalk and I'm not blocking the sidewalk. The sidewalk is literally, I'm at the end of the sidewalk, right? And there's grass on the other side of it. So I'm sitting here reading my Bible. These cops pull up on me, right? Tell me that I'm going to jail for disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, and blocking the sidewalk. So literally they put me in the back of this paddy wagon and I can see through the window that they're going through all my shit. They take my phone, then they take me from this county all the way back into their grid. This is a central grid for trafficking. They put me right back into Jackson County. Don't even book me into jail. They just literally give me a ticketed offense, and they brick my phone and take that interface. So when I get back on my phone to get back on the interface, I'm blocked, and my social media thing, or not my social media, but my Google, my Gmail, and my Play Store is deleted from my device. So these cops literally violated 3 or 4 of my rights. And they didn't follow process they literally were told by Vanguard and BlackRock to do this to me. So then, right? Then later on that night, I'm in Independence. And I go to a homeless camp. This guy comes up to me and he invites me to this homeless camp. So I go to Independence to this homeless camp and I get there before this clown gets there, right? So I just got booked in under my government name. I'm sitting there and this lady, I didn't give him my government name. Gave them Eve. This lady calls me by my government name. She's an informant, right? So I erase her phone, right? I erase that bitch's phone. And find out that these cops pay these people $300 to $600 per arrest that they get. $300 to $600 per arrest for arresting people. The fuck? Yeah. So that's why they don't like me. Because I know exactly what's going on here. And I have absolutely no fucks to give about it. As you can see, folks, we're dealing with a international human and child trafficking ring. And everybody's involved. I can show you behind me. See the hump right there? See all these humps? These are tunnels. All of these are tunnels. See how everything is like that? These are all tunnels. And I found all the kids. I have drone footage where they're following me around that I wiped these drones. They went down, and I found some of these kids that they say they don't know where they are, as they are trying to set me up on the fucking crimes that they're committing. 11:11 on the clock. Oh, this is how deep this goes. Wait till you find out what these fucking cops really do. Some sick shit. So as you can see, this is David and Goliath. But as you know, Goliath goes down with one shot to the forehead.
Yeah, you know my sister just had a boy too. Oh really? Yeah.